Yeah, Steins Elite. Let's do this. So, give people a quick moment to join as I recap the game so far. Weird stuff's been going on. Okabe went to the conference and there was this woman and this satellite on top of the roof that just suddenly appeared. He met Masuke Krisu and then she got stabbed. And then as it was going out, everyone on the street disappeared, and then the satellite was now embedded in the roof. And then he found Masuke Krisu still alive, as if she'd never been stabbed like hours later. Weird! I believe that's nowhere near a comprehensive description of the opening. But, it's fine. Just going to let this opening play again, because I like this opening. It's neat. And, you know, it's cool. I like the song. Also allows time for people to join in. Also, I'm just a sucker for pretty visuals. And that's one thing that the, Steins Gate openings always do well. Very pretty visuals. I guess you could simplify it to visuals. And some surreal stuff. Let's slowly spell out Steins Gate Elite. Yeah. Okay. Let's actually jump into the game now. Load. Still early on in the game. Got back to the lab. Clear my throat. I returned to the lab to see a large, fearsome man standing out front. He's a workshop's manager. Actually, the owner of this whole building. Tanuji Yugo. I call him Mr. Braun. It's a fitting name for someone who loves brawn tubes. No sooner had he caught my attention than an unfamiliar woman jumped out from the brawn tube workshop. Who is this? What sort of poor woman greets people like that? And after that nightmare of a greeting, she just introduces herself? Such a bold behavior. Could she be an organization spy? She just came out with the shop. How did you not... Hi! Oh, gosh, sorry. Voice went all over the place there. Hey! Hey, Rolf, how's it going? Indeed, I am playing the Steins Gate Elite only for an hour or so. A visual novel. This one's been upgraded. Wow, indeed, my voice. Yeah, that went way too high.
これは事実を言ったまでですよ。もっとも部外者が口を出す問題ではないが、しかしブラウン管工房がバイトを募集していたともな。この暇さではその必要性を全く感じないのだが。
ああ、それは私が電話で無理って頼んだんです。
The way I'm doing this, just to reiterate, and in case you didn't know, I'm not going to bother, as you noticed, I'm not going to bother reading out the bits that have voice acting, because I did that for my actual Steins Gate Let's Play, and I kind of want to just listen to the voice actors this time around. Oh no, I hope everything goes okay for you and smooths out soon.
最初は断られたんだけどさ、店長さんにどうしてもお願いしますって。
年は
18。
Same as me.
なんでうちで働きたいんだ。
ブラウン管が好きだから。
採用、明日から来い。
それでいいのか。というかこれはコントか、もしかして仕込みか。
Suzaha. I feel like I'm in the minority where I prefer Suzaha from Zero than the original, but that's just me.
ありがとう、店長さん。
Still like Suzaha. She's awesome. Regardless of
ところ
version.
でさ、君は誰？
俺のな。聞きたいというのか。いや、やめておけ。それを知ることでお前にも最悪が降りかかるかもしれん。
Well, be sure to look after yourself and, you know, Wolf, and I don't know, keep entertained. I don't know. Hopefully I can keep you entertained for a couple of hours, or maybe an hour. I don't know how long this will go on for, but still, keep a positivity and all that.
これまでも多くの人が俺の名を知ったことで機関に狙われた。アメリカのサラ、イタリアのクラウディア、フランスのシモン。これ以上誰かを危険な目に遭わせるわけに。
I really forget how into this Okabe was.
おい、アホな妄想してんじゃねえよ。
Positivity is good. I'm pretty positive about it. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry.
このバカ男は2階に曲がりしてる岡部倫太郎ってんだ。
岡部ではない。俺は法院。
うるせえ。家賃さらに1000円上乗せするぞ。
岡部倫太郎だ。
You should know by now. I love the bad puns.
君を狙ってるその期間ってのが何なのかわかんないけど、もし困ってんなら私に相談して。岡部倫太郎、そういうの慣れてるからさ。
She's oddly serious.
は？
Stuff like what?
場合によっては手段を選ばず痛めつけてやることも可能だし。
ミスター・ブラウン、彼女は採用しない方がいいと思う。
ああ、物騒だな。騒ぎ起こしたらクビにするからな。そもそもその期間なんたらは岡部の創作だから本気にすんな。
創作？
せいぜいそう思ってるがいいさ。
そういうのが流行ってんだ。勉強になったよ。
But someday the world will kneel before me. After I make it back to the lab, I lug the broken TV down to the Bronze Tube workshop for repairs. The sign of the door says closed, but I know from past experience not to take it at face value. Sure enough, I see Mr. Bond in the workshop, relaxing with a cup of tea.
おう、どうした岡部。
どうしたもこうしたもないですよ。あなたからもらったテレビが壊れた。
That came down quite quietly, considering how much he seemed to be struggling with it. I mean, granted, Okabe is probably pretty weak, but still.
おめえ、俺のブラウン管を乱暴に扱いやがったな。愛が足りねえんだよ、愛が。
Muscle-bound, bald guy talking about love. Sends shivers down my spine.
修理をお願いした
Intense
い。
face.
最優先だ。
相変わらず変な話し方だな、おめえって。
I see no sign of Suzuha Amana, the woman from earlier, inside the shop. What I do see are CRT screens everywhere. And pigs. Their haphazard layout makes them seem like junk, but they're all functional, according to Mr. Barn. It's got a full range of both old and new, some of them are probably older than me. There are even some flat screens and HD CTRs that came out just before LCDs took the market.
ああ、これは多分基板のハンダ浮きだな。直せろぜ。
Just constantly watching these pigs.
そうですか。ではよろしく。
待ってろ。見積書作ってやる。
金を取るのか？
当たり前だろ。払わねえつもりだったのか。
Steins Gate is possibly... It's up there with some of the best anime ever. Arguably... I think the visual novel is obviously better. And I'm hoping this is just like the visual novel, but more animated. That's why I'm looking forward to it. I recommend the visual novel more. Or maybe Elite, if Elite is like the visual novel but using the anime as they seem and they don't cut things. But it's definitely worth watching the anime if you can't be asked going through the visual novel. I would say potentially avoid Zero though. That anime didn't go so well with an adaptation.
このテレビはあなたからもらったものだぞ。
だからなんだよ。アフターサービスまでタダでやってやるとは言ってねえぜ。
おのれ。自分の間近のオンボロを押し付けておいて、その言い草とは。
うるせえな。だったら一つやってもいいんだぞ。家電リサイクル法で回収費ももらうけどな。
横暴だぞ。人類史の未来を変えるやもしれぬ男からたかろうとは。
ああ、それ誰のことだ。
俺のことに決まっているでしょ。
歯磨いて寝ろよガキ。そもそも2階をただ同然で貸してやってるこの俺にそういうこと言うとはいい度胸だな。
修理代は弾もう、ミスター・ブラウン。
I managed to talk him into giving us a temporary replacement TV in exchange for the repair fee and carry it back up to the lab. Ooh, new message. Still not sure if I like this whole phone just yet, but you know. I don't want any of the other girl froggies, but I want Fatty. But now that I think about it, it wasn't really cute. It's kind of weird looking. I wonder why I wanted one so badly. Hey, I just realized Fatty kind of looks like Daru-kun. Should I reply? You should always reply. Let's see. Do you even sell girl froggies anymore? Or just the body, right? No comment on Daru's face. Let's not bash Dao, because Dao is awesome, and you know, we won't put down Dao anymore than Mayuri already has. So let's go with did even sell Go Froggies anymore? Mail sent. Once it gets dark, I start looking more into the looking for more information on the mass disappearance phenomenon and Master Krisu's stabbing. I searched through a number of news sites only to turn up nothing. So were those hallucinations after all? Well, while I was looking at channel, I noticed that there was a thread posted by John Tider. Wait, John Tider's back? Tida? John Tider appeared in the American BBS 10 years ago. Chat boards, essentially. Claiming to be a time traveler. He claimed to have been travelled from the year 2036 in order to obtain an old computer, the IBM 5100. His claims started quite a storm among the BBS denizens. No. It took me a while to realise that this... where's the tip menu? Tips. IBM, fictional American computer company. Not only do they develop and sell hardware and software, they also offer services in consultation to enterprises. In recent years, they have made the latter their main focus. IBM invented floppy disks and hard disk drives. It took me way too long to notice that's IBM and not IBM. IBM is the real world company. So yeah, IBM. I'll probably end up saying M instead at some points, but it's just, you know what I'm on about. Taito also made several accurate, if fragmentary, predictions of future events. I've enjoyed You Live in April and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of the first season, second season of Love Live, not the 30 season. Have you seen K-On? That is one of my favourite animes as well. It's such a good, feel-good anime as well. Nice and chill. Highly recommend it. The start of the Iraq War and the spread of the... Kertusvelt-Jakob disease, for example. Another name for bovines. The BSE, commonly known as mad cow disease, but only used in case of human infection. Early symptoms include memory loss, abnormal movements, personality changes, dementia, and muscle stiffness. In severe cases, the patient may waste away for 1 to 2 years before dying of respiratory paralysis or other complications. Ooh, that's not as... yeah, that's not a good disease to have. To prove he was from the future, he explained the principles behind his time machine and provided pictures of the operation manual. But after about 4 months, he disappeared without even revealing his identity. At one point, his predictions gained popularity even in Japan. Yes, he certainly did get some things right, but on the other hand, he missed several others. Some of his posts contradicted each other too. That's why to this day, most people doubt his authenticity as a time traveler. Also, to ruin John Titor, the John Titor myth for everyone, because all these events actually happened in the real life, a linguistics expert was looking over some of the John Titor posts and deemed he wasn't from the future for a simple mistake. He spelt website as 2 words, whereas today it's common to spell website as 1 word, and in 2036 it likely would have still been 1 word and not 2. So there you go. John Titor myth debunked. Though we all know who John Titor really is, if you know the story of Steins. So after 10 years of silence, the same John Titor is now on a Japanese BBS. Ridiculous. It's obviously a troll. First of all, John Titor is American, yet now he's posting on @channel in Japanese. Oh, we can actually go through these? Oh, I'm so glad. Because this is one thing we lost in the anime, it's just that these didn't exist. Time machine, get out of here. Lol. Too long didn't read. Hey, don't talk smack about the cat type robot. It's a time paradox. John Titor. I didn't expect you to believe that I came from the year 2036. I see that everyone on this world line would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology was developed by Seven. They completed the first time machine in 2034. Time traveler, lol. John Titor, lol. Kiwi Gohan and Kamehameha, sage. More details on the time machine. Do they sell time machines? Okay, thanks for stopping by, Rolf, and make sure, you stay positive and all that. And take care, and words. I'm bad at saying goodbye to people. Do they sell time machines? How much do they cost? I've got about 100 million yen saved. Can you send me one? I knew it. What's a world line? Holy shit, I want to redo my life with a time machine. My advice is good. There's a thing that divides the north from the south, right? Give up the act. 7, huh? Haven't heard that one before. Still, if you wish to start a conspiracy theory, you should present a more detailed evidence. So, who are you? Is 7 insider? Huh? When I hear conspiracy theory, I think Freemasons. Why put this on 7 in the first place? It's not like there's some evil lab. They'll never even officially announce that they were researching time travel, unless you're saying their particle physics work somehow morphed into time travel stuff. Here's the official site. It's in English though. Is it in English? I thought it would have been in... I don't know. As in the 7 spelled with the C. What the hell are y'all saying? Use your words. It's a Super Saiyan! I'm guessing that could be towards Kurigoan and Kamehameha, but I don't know. Yeah, I can't be asked. I can't assess this properly. How am I supposed to keep abreast of the situation when this perv is making things up? Wait, 7... Is anyone even funding time travel research? Just Google 7, dude. Ain't that hard. Sex, ecstasy, roofies, narcotics. There we go. That's what 7 stands for. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. The Human Nullification Project via Time Machine. Oh. Wiki. Also known as the Society for European Nuclear Research, the name CERN is an acronym for the French Social European Parlementaire Nucléaire. It's the world's largest particle physics research facility located just outside of Geneva, Switzerland. It sits on the border of France and Switzerland and contains banks, libraries, post office and even dorms on its campus. Particle physicists, there we go, from all over the world gather at CERN to conduct experiments. In addition, CERN currently employs several thousand full-time personnel. What's your point? Read it, scum. Seems more like a city than a research facility. More people there than my hometown. Copy paste is better than nothing. It's a research facility, this Gohan again. It's a research facility where they study particles with the LHC and stuff. Since it's led by Europe, there aren't any Americans there, but there should be a Japanese research team. Fascinating. Wasn't this a huge news on Mewtwo a few years back? Something about CERN created a black hole that was going to devour the Earth. Were they trying to make a time machine? How the fuck do you know this shit? LHC means that's scary. Large hentai collection, of course. Now it all makes sense. I'm in India, that scared the hell out of me. LHC actually means Large Hadron Collider. But CERN faced lawsuits in the West. They're not completely in the clear either. What's that referring to? Okay, that one. Large what? Hadron Collider? I googled the LHC and damn, that thing looks cool! Lol. It's like a rocket engine straight out of a sci-fi flick. It's built 100 meters underground along the French-Swiss border. It's 27 kilometers in length, about the length of the Yamanote line. Where'd try to go anyways? Plus the accelerators inside the rings are in a vacuum, right? I don't really get it, but it sounds cool. Actually, what does it even accelerate? Oh, and here's Kurigohan again. I mean, they'll be dealing with the quantum teleportation, right? And modern sci-fi always talks about taking micro-level stuff to a macro level to develop time machines or teleporters. It has a basis in reality too. The microscopic world could provide hints as to how to solve our macro problems. Not that I'm trying to back up Tide or anything. Behold, I am John Tider. Time travel from the year 2036. Explosions. No way, dude. You told me everything. The humans will be exterminated. Will Earth be destroyed? Okay. Finally, Tider has replied. CERN has a monopoly on time machines. Even the most powerful nations on Earth can acquire one, to say nothing of private citizens. CERN use their time machines for power. By 2036, the world has become a dystopia. There is no war, no conflict. However, there's a false peace founded on the complete eradication of liberty. What does LOL mean? Oh, Tider. Why did he come to this time? Was the Akiba satellite crash your doing? Wait guys, Tider-san doesn't understand channel lingo. Let's keep it simple, okay? If you know what I mean. Get a trip code, asshole. What does it feel like to time travel? Why are you 12? It means laugh out loud. Wait, like some quantum gravity theory? There's one that's supported by every phenomenon from the micro to the macro level. So the Shiba earthquake last year was Taida's doing. Strongly agree. Destroy all monopolies. I think a false peace is better than nothing. Conflict yields nothing but death. What if Taida's the real pretender behind the new gen murders too? Perpetrator. There we go. Getting excited! Don't cats come back to life in the quantum realm or something? Oh, that made me giggle so much. Because it's the whole, I can't remember the name of the cat. Or the guy that put the cat in the box. Seventan, too strong. Can we just blame everything on Taida at this point? All the misfortunes in the world, my stomachache, everything? Taida, if you're taking requests, can you blow up my workplace? Huh, if Seven has a monopoly, then I don't get to time travel. I suppose what I could potentially do is check the IDs and see who posts the same thing. Because I'm assuming the IDs actually match up with the people who post it. Potentially. If they go that far, but they're not going to worry about that. The only ones you need to pay attention to, I suppose, is the ones that have an actual username. Is the micro the big one or macro? I think macro is the big one. Micro is tiny, yeah. Is time travel established as a legit business by 2036? If so, it wouldn't be unreasonable to assume that many other time travelers have visited our time, and there may be more threats about coming in contact with them online. Banish the time traveler to the Dark Ages, in my opinion. So we're heading towards a dystopia? Yep. What? Macro, duh. There's no point in living now, is there? Time for all the good kids to go to bed. It is quite late. 9 in the afternoon. Did that dude just jizz? Wait, which dude? 356. Okay, I also want to check. Okay, so it's been about an hour and this started at 200 odd. 35. Where were we? In 20 years, I'll be dead anyways. Don't make fun of Taida-tan. If you're a time traveler, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow in Hokkaido? Namaste. Namaste. There we go. I hope I can start landing leading roles by 2036. Good thing I just started learning gun kata. Just make a time machine outside of 7 easily. I know how UFOs are real. What if they're time travelers? Well, UFOs are real, whether or not they're aliens or conspiracy theories. That's a different thing. But UFO just stands for unidentified flying object. It's what you would call something you don't know until you are able to identify it. You're looking for a time traveler's wife. Let's get drunk sometime. How many times have the Tigers won the championship? I wonder what kind of anime is popular in 2036. We need Mulder Sensei. Planet of the Monkeys. Taida made it clear those who control time control the world. Well, I've married that person. Will we have a happy family? Ah, it's so embarrassing. Eek. I want ice cream. I know all of this is like non-important, but I like going through it because, you know, it's kind of funny. So if I change the channel on my TV, would that change something in the year 2036? Sorry, but I'm a naughty kid. Honestly, in my head, a dystopian world would be one where anime is regulated. Never heard of Siren or the LHC or any of this stuff. Hope there are a lot of cute girls in the future. Going on all strong there. He's been very late in replying. Stay away from marriage, seriously. Help wanted, seeking college entrance exam answers. Tyler should prove that he's actually from the year 2036. Try harder. A genetic mutation makes it only male children are born. How about that for dystopia? Can't say I wouldn't know. You never know what determines the future. Has Akari aged at all? Has Togashi started releasing new chapters again? Oh, it's me. It's true that anyone in the future is skinny. Hurry up and give us cyber brains. I told you, pink-haired heroines aren't my type. Huh, I don't recall ordering my soba. I studied a bit of particle and quantum physics, but I never understood any of it. The future sounds peaceful. And no one ever saw 404 again. I hope it's the other way around. Seriously. Yuri's Utopia. 404 is a good man. Isn't the Earth destroyed by 2036 to begin with? Oh no. I wonder what happened. I didn't want to hear it though. Soviet Union equals Russia equals huh? The Lord of Terror was descended upon us. Mark my words. Will there be cute girl androids in 2036? For petting, of course. Utopia. Do you guys still celebrate Christmas and New Year's like we do? How'd the whole global warming thing stake out? BRB joining Seven's side? I'm so sleepy. I figured time machines were like way off into the future. Christmas is still an urban legend. It's just an urban legend. Let it go already. Super Russia. That is of course the next logical step. Soviet Union, Russia, Super Russia. Oh, this thread's getting longer. Popcorn.gif. Essentially what we're doing. The fact that the Earth even exists by then is a miracle. A puny country like Japan would be gone. So what's the story of space travel in your time? By Christmas I'll be hibernated and look who's talking. So I think Russia's gonna have some president. Maybe we can go to outer space on school trips. Be careful what they say, they might come after you. Tit. Where's the rest of the story, Tyler? That's what I kind of want to know. And then you got the S for the tit. That got interrupted. Let's just say Sen made a black hole and destroyed themselves. Cool? Well, I have married a cute little waifu by the year 2036. Future Santa sounds super high-tech. Lol. With John Tider, I guess most things are automated by 2036. Reported. What was 315? Oh my word, this just keeps going. Oh. I've not realized how much there is of this. Well, strap in. Just tell me if we're going to be able to go to the 2D world. Then we'll talk. There's no way Mo survives for another 26 years. Lol, lol, lol. Whoa, John Tider. My head's spinning from all your questions. I don't know where to start. I'll just try to explain as much as I can. I'll start by talking about the experience of time travel. A successful trip requires a great deal of G-force, normally about 2 Gs. When you begin, a gravitational field is generated around both the time machine and the passenger. Things are practically pitch black when you're traveling through time, but you can still see some rainbow-colored particles floating around. Because you travel in a vacuum, longer trips require you to have oxygen tanks at the ready. At full power, it takes about 1 hour to travel 10 years. That's 452. How'd you expect me to live in a world without Mo? 2 Gs, that's like passenger plane, right? Time travel in a vacuum? I see. Anyone else see the word... Anyone else see the word tundra and read Sundere? 10 years per hour? Slower than I'd hope. It's Tada. Tada's back, everyone. Christmas and Japan be gone. I thought passenger planes were more like 1.5 Gs. Thank you for the details. Dealing with 2 Gs for 1 hour, all while in a vacuum, sounds pretty stressful for the passenger. Full power. Vacuum lol. Scary. Motion to conquer the world. I heard some roller coasters are like 2 Gs. Gravitational field, huh? It depends on which one. What are the rainbow colored particles? Tundra, Sundara, it's all the same. Lolicons, all of you. What the heck's a gravitational field? What, that doesn't play nice with my string theory. How many people could ride the time machine? A place where gravity operates on space and time. I came here to change my present. In other words, your future. My mission is to destroy Seven's dystopia and restore freedom to the world. This is a wonderful time you're living in. Everyone is free. Debatable. But you will lose it all in just 20 short years. It is virtually impossible that you understand what the future has in store. What's the trip code? I might get one if you tell me what it is. You said only Seven has time machines. You have a time machine. You must mean you're working for Seven. Therefore, your goal can't be to destroy Seven's dystopia. You're Ford. QED. What's a dystopia? How can Seven take over the world in just 20 years? Look at the Middle East. You've been reading too much manga if you think you can get those guys to stop killing each other. Who asked you to change the future? You're trying to play God? If they're promising world peace, then I for one welcome our new Seven overlords. It won't be destroyed, lol. Today Seven's issued an official announcement saying, it's not going to happen, dumbass. Way to think that we're free right now. Do people not do their own research in the future? I've seen movies where change in the past significantly changes the future. What if the future goes through some catastrophic change because you decided for your own personal reasons to change the past? Hey Taida-san, why are you discerned, yo? A noble mission. Lamfoa. Please tell me more about your time machine. If you already have the time to write this, Chan, why don't you go change the future already? This has been your sermon from John Tider, Future Priest, Waffle. Batten Cage, Dystopia, Destruction, Physics. Oxygen tanks reminds me of spaceships. Can you keep it down and trying to watch TV? Through a Tider son a bone, he's probably just tired from all the time traveling. 802701. 802701. Titus-chan, it must not have been easy getting to 2010. But there's always tomorrow. We won't be able to chat on @channel anymore. So what happened if you wasn't at full power? We're gonna destroy the world to save it. We've got to. All I can think of is a time traveler in a diving suit. I want the LHC to collide me with a cute girl. Movies are fiction though. Doesn't John Tyne know about corporate slavery? You're trolling, John. I have a dream. Okay, I'm gonna just make a note of this. And I'm gonna check it out after I end the stream. Because while YouTube doesn't exist, YouTube sure does. YouTube might exist, but still. The opposite of a utopian society is social society where all civilians live under strict regulation, management, and surveillance 24 hours a day. Pops of sound for ending the war. Just realised I spent a whole day on @channel. The part about time travel experience was exciting. 76 points. If there are strings in space, then there has to be girlfriends who can make me a string. Okay. The rainbow lights reminds me of the back of a DVD. Or did you travel through time? And here we got a future man in this thread. A future man in this thread. I want to be a string too. After reading the time travel experience, everything I imagined about time machines was destroyed. Watch Back Till the Future. Deep sea time travel sounds painful. That's pretty high. By accelerating protons and colliding them, they're attempting to recreate a miniature Big Bang. The moon's beautiful. Same. John Tyler. My time machine is more like a prototype that was created based on the technology we stole from Saren. Its compatibilities are limited. To put 2036 in a nutshell, basically Earth has been ruled by a dictatorship. The dictatorship strictly regulates humanity without giving them any privacy. Everything from what we eat, where we live, and even who we marry are automatically decided for us. Anyone who opposes this dictatorship will be killed mercilessly. There are no trials. Just say no. Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha? Are you saying that Saren is the dictator? Do you even know what kind of organization Saren is? OP the troll. So if you find his dad and kill him, then this time travel, lol, Lamo even, will never be born and we won't have to listen to this bullshit, am I right? By the way, can you meet your past self by time traveling? What happens then? You stole it. Channelers are pretty good at that. Even who you marry. Escape with stolen technology. Destination 2010. Let's go to New York. Channelers are scary when they're your enemy, but they're useless as a friend. Robbery over murder. It's a common criminal chain. Oh, robbery leads to murder. It's a common criminal chain. Please don't ugly the fatties. Call him a robber, but being able to engineer a time machine is pretty impressive. Whoa. I hate it when I drop my 10-year... I hate when I drop my 100 yen underneath the vending machine. Are we maybe being a little bit too hasty calling this scientist a criminal? Fuck bald people too. If there are no trials, then the world's lawyers have no jobs. Smirk. Loving this, to be honest. How do you plead, TT? Is Siren controlling all the humanity? More importantly, I'm about to throw up that fried shrimp I had earlier. Siren is type A. Hey, does that mean Taita is a DQN criminal? How big is his house? Seriously? If they even regulate what you eat, I imagine obesity is over. John Taita is an engineer. Choose to sign for you to find the world. Unifying the world. Can you hear the thunder? He said that they automatically choose who you marry, but I wonder what kind of algorithm they use. Carbs, carbohydrate drinks is a scary diet chain too. Is the death penalty more efficient in 2036? Crime's a lot harder to get away with under a super dictatorship. Upload your floor plan, Tyler. Feel like we should think twice about the automation. What kind of food is there in the future? We only get Tyler's point of view here, but if you actually think about it, Siren hasn't done anything wrong, have they? I'm starting to think Tyler is the real problem here. Hey Siren, do a better job of marrying your people. One of the weird ones is wandering through our backyard. John has a very strong sense of victimhood. On what grounds? I don't want to live in Tyler's 2036. I guess no matter what generation you're from, squeakiest wheels get grease. The theory that even if a black hole is produced, it will be too small and immediately vaporize. Googled Hawkins radiation, only considered theories doubted. Conspiracy theories doubted. Died Tyler. Hawkins is definitely from the future. I'm guessing rations, and more rations. Sexy, erotic, raunchy nude. Did you come here alone, Taishi? You didn't bring any friends with you? It's like that 2001 space thing. Are black holes supposed to vaporize? If they're going to distribute rations, I'd rather just have all my nutrition injected. Tade, did you actually time travel to where you wanted to be? It sounds like your machine was a piece of junk. You still have to make your own time machines in the future. I'm hungry. No bullying. We should change the thread title. Like, I'm a criminal from the future. Ask me anything. That would be an interesting concept, criminal from the future. You still have to make your own time machines in the future. Stop. You're hurting my head. Instead of controlling humans through society regulations, it's probably better to get rid of humans altogether and create robot society instead. Robots are definitely smarter. They're only smarter as the person that makes them. Instant trauma. I made it myself, so heart. Cut to time machine. Okay. Where are you based out in the 2010s? Where's your wife, Tyler? I don't know if I'm getting rid of our satisfied society is a good thing or a bad thing. Friend talk is a no-no on that channel. Probably some internet cafe. Anyone know what the pounded fish cakes are really made of? John Tyler was an otaku from 2036. Channel on our channel at an internet cafe. Sounds like us. Lol. I'm invested now. Keep going. Sounds pretty smart. But what are these signed games in anime? It's a real question that we all actually want to know the answer to. Maybe they exiled him to 2010. That would be a pain in the ass. But I guess I'd better cozy up to Stein while I still can. So if robbers are sent to our area, they should send murderers to the Warren State periods. Huh. He said your time machine was limited compatibilities, but how does it differ from the original? Escaping reality. I want Father John Tyler to shepherd us to the future. A prophet is born. Lamo. Hey, that's our hometown specifically. Don't talk smack. Joining the clergy after committing a major crime is pretty common. I tried making something else for you. I hope you like it. Cut to nuclear reactor. So, how do we beat 7? So long. So we have been using Time Machine to exile people for a while, or is this a recently new thing? 7 has a real handsome machine called the LHC. I pledge allegiance to 7, please don't kill me. Handsome machine. The whole exile thing reminds me of Kafka. I like pounded cakes, actually. Tider's a loser. Joke's dead. John Tider, a man driven insane by time travel. He's been exposed to radiation. That's life. I just read it on Wiki, but it's true. That sound created HTML, HTTP, and the World Wide Web. Is it true? Yeah, they created that. They didn't create the internet, but they did create the systems that we use, like websites, in a way. And people supposed to get exiled to Australia. Like me, this thread gets longer in the night. It's going to be more romantic. Being exiled to the creations period would suck. Someone help me clean my roof. Is that true? Love is heavy. I want to meet a T-Rex. Yes, a 7 engineer invented it. So where's your base? Tell us already. If you were sent to the Warren States area, you might have a chance. If 7 doesn't exist, our channel won't exist. All hail 7. Go eat, get eaten and die. It was Sir Tim. Agreed. Tider in tears. Lol. People in the future were probably taught not to get turned on by Mo. Its thread is overflowing with corporate slaves and neats. Yandere. Hooray! So, Tider, why are you interested? Stone stock skyrockets. Oh, you mean only real people get them horny? That's too healthy. It can't be right. New type of human. True, it's still intact on regular humans. Does that mean robots are still underdeveloped in 20 thingy? John Titor right now. Tremble, tremble. Enjoy a walking tour through lovely Pangaea. Whether you see 2010 or 2036 as more dystopian is a matter of opinion. I stayed up all night to make this for you, Hat. Please tell me you'll accept it. Cut to Super Kami Kante? Cameo Kante. Okay. So far, Tiger's only believer is 605. Sure says a lot. I want to go to Kyoto. There's probably a lot of nasty sickness in the future though. Like lots of people dying at once. I want to eat her homemade cooking. I forgive you. What the fuck is Super Kante? So you don't like the future, eh, Tyler-chan? Want to switch places? Still exists now. If you want to go to Kyoto, buy me some Yatashu Ashi. Ever heard of the plague? It's knocking them out in the billions. It's really awesome. It's a really awesome Iokate. Giant melons. No way. Say that when you actually have a girlfriend. A dear little... Where's this message board? It's amazing. She'll come back to us super. Can you tell me us how to make a black hole? I want to make my boss disappear. I forgive no one. It's Kande, not Kante. Using imagination because no pics. Is this a Siren sponsored thread or hey, where's Tider's rebuttal? Are we up? Let's get married. G Cup Melons, congratulations, clap clap clap, nice to meet you. Come visit us anytime, with love, Saren. In the name of a train. Praying for your everlasting happiness. Should log off. What lousy story. No lol, I have one, stop screwing with us. Hail 7. Stop, don't fight over little old me. It's called Google. Google it. Oh, okay. Whew. We're talking about the so-called grandfather paradox that has been debunked. That has been debunked. The world line has this world line has a divergence of 0.571024 compared to the world line I came from. Killing my father would alter divergence, creating a world line where my father is dead. However, it would not erase this world line. I would go on existing. Zeren is a particle physics research institution. That hasn't changed in 2036. It is possible to meet your past self. The prevailing theory in my time is that nothing would happen. I, however, haven't met my past self. Whew. If you're really a time traveler, then fucking prove it. Post time machine pics or get the fuck out. The many worlds interpretation. Whoa, slow down, bro. Research institution taking over the world. Lol, what? We've been waiting. Many words in what now? Many worlds in what now? Stare. I always love that face, it's funny. Could you make that percentage a little more specific? It's one of the interpretations of quantum behavior and quantum mechanics research. Tell me, but make it easy. There's still a particle physics research institution. Did you say that to your dad too? There we go. You heard of Schrodinger's cat, right? There are currently two main interpretations. One of them is the many worlds interpretation, aka the Ifrit interpretation. How old are you, John Tider? Wow, no paradoxes, huh? I like cats. What do you mean by world line divergence rate? I hear the name I can't even say it a lot, but I don't know much about the details. Trying to understand quantum mechanics is a headache, always. Or, you know, kneeling down. It's so confusing, I just start laughing. Bunch of numbers. See, that's why I was confused by the numbers earlier, the 8021 something or other. Because it's 6 digits like a divergence type. I don't know. More like, I got nothing. Well, cute kitty. Oh, my foot's asleep. John Tidet, I do not feel the need to prove that what I'm saying, that I am what I say I am. I'm posting these messages on a whim. My mission comes first. What are world lines? Can you meet yourself from another world line? What happens if you do? They reply, a trip code is a way of identifying a person. Identify posters, but trip code is a way to identify posters. Put a hash password after your name. Lol, backpedaling. So in the end of the day, he's a fake, huh? Boring, you're boring me, Tyler. Oh, come on, Tyler. You can't be like that. You've got believers now. And why are you posting here? You're losing the dog crowd. Come on, you've got this. Just try a bit harder to win us over. Does time travel make you emotionally unstable too? We just can't avoid the conversation now. We need answers, John. I wasted my entire day. Sorry, don't be mad. He hasn't actually gone silent, has he? Lol. What's the guy's deal? Oh wow, it's past midnight now. Well, this sucks. Are you playing me? Time to go renew my license, I guess. Lamo, he escaped so fast. Give me the TLDR version. Too long, didn't read. Going to bed. Tyler, lol, time machine from time travel from 2036, lol, Stein takes over the world, lol, 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 lol. What do you expect from a criminal? A cat goes inside a box on its own and sleeps. Adorable. Oh. Looking forward to the next episode of John Titus Sensei. Animal rights activist protests animal abuse. No time paradox. You can do whatever you want. Yay! Titus curse. So begins my depressing Thursday. So I've heard of you'll know that thing where it does that other thing. Time traveling, new gen criminal, dreams of world domination. Time patrol dismissed. Arrest. Don Titus is dead. Wasn't it about a cat split in half or something? Why are we talking about cats? Okay, things are getting complicated now. Otakus love cats because cats are syndere's. Oh, that is very true. John Titus. Remember I said I came from the year 2030? That was a lie. See ya. Delusional Chinbuyu time traveler. How do you measure the word line diversions rate? He's a cat lover for sure. Black Monday. From the nature of the experiment, it seems the cat is being abused. DQN, criminal delusion. Taita is a person from the future. I once used to think that way. Whoa! Good Gohan and Kamehameha. Huh. Schrodinger's cat is the most famous quantum theory paradox. To put it simply, you have a box with a cat, a poisonous gas emission device, a radium, a radioactive substance. When the radium releases alpha particles, a sensor will go off and release the gas, and the cat will die. Say that after an hour, there's a 50% chance that the alpha particles will be released. That means the ratio of finding the cat dead versus alive after opening the cat after an hour has passed its 1-to-1. Then, what of the cat before opening the box? Einstein says that even without opening the box and verifying it, the cat is either dead or alive. I understand it, but at the same time, like, I feel like it doesn't quite explain the why this is important to know. Time travel, world lines, many worlds, interpretations. Tyler, come back. That's what I thought. What is this tedious experiment? That's an explanation. Well, I'm too dumb to even see how that's a paradox. Yeah, it's kind of my stance on it as well. Hint, it has been proven that the cat is not a paradox. His thought experiment to disprove quantum mechanics kind of backfired on him. Cool, now we're talking about cat abuse experiment. John Titusson, can you answer everyone's questions, please? So, isn't lol cuddle cuddle? It was a trap that helped develop the quantum theory. They didn't actually do the experiment, did they? I learned a lot about Seren today. Once again, real life Seren's is spelt with a C. Seren's episode was quite interesting. Got me kind of horny. Lol. I know, right? Someone had already mentioned this in the thread, but there are currently two different ways of interpreting this. The cat experiment. The Copenhagen interpretation and the Everett interpretation. The many worlds interpretation is tied to the latter. Tasty, tasty bait. I admire your courage to eat ramen at this time. Thanks. Kitty! That's normal. The Copenhagen interpretation, contrary to the determination caused concept, whatever. The Copenhagen interpretation is one that takes a quantum theory approach. It says that the cat is both alive and dead until the box is open, whereby the two states become either one or the other as soon as the observation occurs. Once the box is open and the cat is observed to be alive, it is retroactively determined that the cat was alive before the box was open. If the cat is dead, it will be determined that the cat was dead before the box was open. The cat did nothing wrong. The many worlds interpretation, the concept of the observer was found the cat to be alive and the observer has found the cat to be dead as superposition and then separated. It's called the Ifrit interpretation because the man named Hugh Everett thought of it. It's also called the Everett-Wheeler model. So like parallel worlds. Ooh. Superpositioned. Quantum theory is some crazy shit. It's similar but different. Don't ask me how it's different, though. Ask someone smart. Quite the imagination you got there. Clearly not listening. I've stayed at this for 5 hours now, and what the fuck. This thread is getting good again. Don't forget about Wheeler. Really came up with the term black hole, you know. And he's also a duelist that does bug decks. I just can't wrap my brain around the Copenhagen interpretation where the cat being alive and dead is determined retroactively. Same here, John Tide is still breathing. So what's in there before the observer looks? Good job, Wheeler. It's like everything I believe has been totally rewritten. Is this even possible? Let's leave him be. Ew. If we're superpositioned, does that mean there's like another me busting out of me? Nasty. Whoa, that's a lot. World lines are like an infinite number of rivers flowing in parallel. Along the way, they're constantly branching out into new world lines. This is called divergence. For example, whether or not you post on this message board has practically no effect on the world line's divergence. But if you were murdered, let's say, then the divergence would change. However, it would only change by about 0.00002%, if that. Single human's being death is not terribly significant on the global scale. Wars, disasters, acts of terrorism, and other events that cause worldwide death and destruction have a much greater effect on the divergence. Thanks for telling me about trip codes. I'll make sure to use them from now on. I'm starting to get tired, so let's pick it up again tomorrow. It's been fun talking to everybody. Like, the flesh is all messed up and slimy. You're all Ripley on the surface. What? In other words, tentacles everywhere. I feel you. Like, breaking news. John Titor remains in our era. Good night. More? Oh. I read through the entire thread, but archives were already popping up. Of course, there's been sites dedicated to John Titor for years now. The new John Titor is clearly an imposter. In fact, imposter is too kind of a word. It's probably all a copy pasta. There are too many Titor fanatics on that channel. It's not exactly a household name in Japan, but I doubt anyone would fail for this level of trolling. As I continue to read, however, I find the responses the opposite of what I was expecting. Everyone accepting this time traveler as his first appearance. No one has even mentioned his appearance 10 years ago. Finding this strange, I tried posting a retort, but everyone ignored me. What the hell? You can figure this out if you do at least a little research, people. There's the original John Titor thread archived in English, for one thing. Plenty of blogs about Titor in Japanese, too. Enter John Titor's name in a search engine. 12 matches. Wait, only 12? Moreover, all 12 are about the current Titor's posted on that channel. I can't find a single trace of Titor from 10 years ago. I try searching John Titor. Bizarre. It just can't be. I searched for information on Titor a few years ago. Back then I got tens of thousands of hits. Is this search engine filtered? I tried searching another site just to make sure, but it gives me the same result. What is this badness? I feel like I've stumbled onto another plane of reality. Could this be another organization conspiracy? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this. These past 2 days I've been surrounded by nothing but chaos and confusion. Hold on, I just remembered. I know I purchased a book about Titor a few years ago. I scoured the bookshelf for it, but they're nowhere to be found. It's supposed to be right here. Impossible, how could it be? I called Daryl. He'll know about Titor for sure.
はい、
俺だ。状況は。
オカリンさ、電話の時ぐらいそういうのやめれ。
ジョン・タイターについて把握しているのかと聞いている。
ちっとも話が見えない件について。
内密に話がある。
I'll quickly make plans to meet with him in May Queen plus Nyan Square tomorrow afternoon, and hang up the phone. Ah, new message. Oh, Lukaku. About yesterday. I'm really okay with yesterday's exorcism. I feel like a more traditional ceremony would have been better. I'm worried something might happen to you because my exorcism wasn't strong enough. It bothers me so much I can't sleep at night. P.S. Because of that, I couldn't do more than 3 practice swings. Oh, Luca's so adorable. Should I reply? You should always reply to Luca. It wasn't bad, just a little clumsy. You're a servant of the gods. You need to protect dignity and confidence. Work on it. What would a traditional ceremony entail? Any details? Don't tell me of an ancient. It's an ancient forbidden secret. Thanks to your exorcism, my right arm has been quiet for a while. Still, there's no telling what it could set off. Forced to bow again. Let's just pray the. You know what? Let's do this one because it at least, hopefully, preps up Luca's confidence. Mail sent. Oh. How? Config. Where is help? Yeah, we can't pull up the phone whenever we want, which is kind of annoying. Because I would like to, I guess, pull up the phone. Let's go over the tips we got on the chat board. The word kitten, Nico, corrupted for cuteness, used by cat lovers all over the internet. I love the word corrupted for cuteness. An ideograph depicting a person on all fours. O is the head, R is the arms and torso, and Z is the feet, typically used to expression despair, dejection, or frustration. There's no set way to pronounce it. People may pronounce it as orts, ors, or o's. Oh gosh. The thought experiment proposed by physicist Erwin Schwarzenegger intended it as a paradox that refute quantum theory. but it's since been proven it's not a paradox. It is often referred to as in fiction as an example of the complexities of quantum mechanics. A cat is placed inside a box. The box also contains a vial of poisonous gas and a sample of some radioactive substance. If the radioactive substance emits a alpha particle, it sets off a sensor releasing the poisonous gas and killing the cat. Assuming the radioactive substance has a 50% chance of emitting one alpha particle per hour, after 1 hour you open the box. The cat has a 50% chance, a 50-50 chance of being alive or dead. The question is, was the cat alive or dead before you found it? According to Einstein, your observation of the cat's condition is irrelevant. The cat was either alive or dead before you opened the box. Fictional. The popular name for the string of bizarre serial murders that occurred in Shibuya 1 year ago. A total of 17 people died in all 7 incidents. The method of murder was entirely unorthodox, which led to its cult popularity among the youth of Shibuya. The mass media dubbed it this new generation madness. A 25-year-old man was arrested as the culprit but passed away in the Shibuya earthquake immediately afterwards. To this day, rumors remains on the internet that he was not the true culprit. Dystopia, the opposite of a utopia. For example, a completely regulated society in which most people are denied privacy and freedom. 7. A French acronym for society. I'm not going to try and butcher the French. I butcher English enough. European Society for Nuclear Research. The world's largest elementary particle physics laboratory, located in Franco-Swiss border near Geneva, has a bank. Oh, where's my thing going? Has a bank, a library, a post office, and a dorm. On its premise, scientists from around the world gather at CERN to research particle physics. On the internet to post controversial opinions or false information for the purpose of provoking a reaction. Okay, so we've gone through that. That was a lot more reading than I'd hoped. I'm going to actually end it here. We'll save May Queen plus Nyan Squared and Ferris and all that fun stuff for the next stream of Steins Gate, which I don't know will happen. It'll happen soonish. I just need... I don't know what I just need. I just figured it would be a nice, easy stream, and then I had to read loads. Either way, I hope you all enjoyed this short and simple stream. And once again, I still love Steins Gate. I'm enjoying the Elite version so far. We shall see how things go as we progress further along. So till then, everyone, catch you next stream, which will probably be Sunday, with more Factorio. Hopefully. Till then, everybody. Bye.